Hey Stampers, this is Heather Cooper of Playing with Papercrafting. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Crafty Clues by Heather, short video tutorials on stamping techniques and tools. Today I want to show you how to create these medallions made from any kind of ribbon really, but I use the Victoria crochet trim from Stampin' Up! As well as some seam binding ribbon. They just add a lot of character to your vintage cards. So I've got about 8 inches of the Victoria crochet trim and about 8 inches of some cherry cobbler seam binding ribbon. You notice they're both about the same width. So I'm going to overlap them but offset them just a little bit so that the ribbon peeks out from underneath the crochet trim. Then I've got a needle and thread with some vanilla colored thread. Then I'm just going to do a running stitch with the needle at the bottom, catching both the ribbon and the crochet trim. And it's just like running your needle in and out through both pieces. The smaller your stitches, the smaller the pleats will be, and the less deep. So I won't bore you with the rest of the sewing, I'll just speed up that portion for you. Now, when you've got to the end, you're just going to relax the gathering a little bit and find both ends and join them up. Here we go. And just make it the size that you want it to by relaxing the gathering a little bit, but try to even the gathering out all through. And then overlap your edges and stitch your edges together with some more running stitches. And to finish it off, you just want to do a little knot in the end so everything stays put. So just take a little stitch and then pass your needle through the loop in the thread that you made. And you can do that a couple of times to ensure that it doesn't come out. Okay, now in order to keep this where you want it and to be able to attach it to your project, you're going to use a jumbo sticky round. These are great tools, and we're going to start by trimming the sticky round to the right size, which is much easier to do, trust me, with both the top and the bottom covers on them. So I'm just going to quickly trim those to approximately the size of the medallion. Okay, then we're going to peel off one of the covers. That's the one that seems to come off the most easily. That's really sticky now. So I'm just going to spread out my medallion on it. Get it where I want it. There we go. Now it's probably easy at this point to attach something to the middle. It could be a button, or it could be some of the new Simply Pressed clay embellishments that you can make. I'm just going to use some glue dots on the back of this very vintage button from the new catalog and attach that right to the middle of my medallion with the glue dots. And now I'm ready to attach the whole thing to my project. So to attach it to my project now, I'm just going to peel off the back covering and put it in place where I want it. And that's all there is to it. It just adds such a lot to your vintage projects. You can also sponge the crochet trim with soft suede to give it more of an aged appearance. So please drop by my blog, playingwithpapercrafting.com, for more card making samples and tips.